CapCut's AI tools can now generate images, create complete videos, animate your photos, make characters talk, and even translate you into another language. But are these features genuinely useful, or are they just expensive AI gimmicks? I tested 5 of them, plus one bonus tool to find out. But before we begin, there's something important to know. Most AI features in this video use CapCut credits. The cost depends on your settings, and I'll point it out as we go. I'm Agnes, and I'm here to help you master CapCut the easy way. Let's jump in. Let's start with the feature that feels closest to magic. Type a few words into a box, and CapCut creates an image from nothing. Go to Media, select Generate, and click AI Image. Here you'll find the prompt box and a plus button for uploading a reference image, and we'll come back to that in a second. There's also a showcase panel with ready-made prompt ideas for landscapes, cities, and anime-style artwork. You can scroll through the examples and use any prompt you like. I like this black and white ink portrait, so I'll select Use Prompt. CapCut automatically adds it to the prompt box. I'm leaving the model on GPT Image 2. At these settings, the generation appears to be free, but selecting 4K or high quality starts using credits. I'll stay with 2K, medium quality, and 9:16. Press Generate. And look at that. It created 4 different versions, not bad at all. But here's where it gets interesting. I'll upload my photo while keeping the same prompt. It applies the ink style beautifully, but keeps my cheerful expression instead of creating the requested intensity. The reference image has influenced the result more than the prompt. Strong identity preservation, but weaker creative transformation. That's really useful to know. So let's fix it. I'll adjust the prompt and specifically request a serious, intense expression. There we go. That's much better. I also generated a few images in 16:9. This time I'll choose a prompt from the City tab while keeping my photo uploaded. And look at me standing in a stylish living room. What about this futuristic city prompt? Is this really me a few decades from now? I'm impressed. The limit really is the sky with this one. You can get proper creative and pull out some seriously cool images for whatever you need. Now, would I use it? Definitely. It's a quick way to create unique visuals without having to design everything from scratch. But a still image is one thing. Wait until you see what happens when it starts to move. This next one made me sit up the first time I run it. You hand it a single still and it gives you back a moving scene. Next, go to AI Video and select Image to Video. Upload an image, then describe what you want to happen. For this example, I want a short story about an undercover agent escaping from an enemy prison after secretly completing her mission. For the AI model, I'm using 𝗪𝗏𝗔𝗙𝗦𝗧 2.0 because I want accurate face and character preservation, several coordinated actions, strong prompt following, and controlled camera movement. The maximum duration is 15 seconds, but I'm choosing 10. The resolution goes up to 4K, but this is exactly where your credits vanish. The higher the resolution, the more you pay for it. I'll set the aspect ratio to 16:9, and I can choose up to 4 generated versions, which again eats into your credits, so I'll keep it at 1 for now. I leave the audio toggle on because I want music and sound effects generated, and it doesn't seem to use any extra credits. This will cost me 60 credits. Now hit generate. It may take anywhere from a few seconds to around a minute to be generated, and there it is. CapCut has placed the generated video on the timeline, complete with sound. You can tell by the audio waveform underneath the clip. Let's watch it back. That's better than I expected. It's a strong result from just one image and a prompt. Would I use it? Definitely. It creates convincing cinematic footage with very little effort. Now, if a single image can do that, imagine what happens when you start with nothing but words. No image, no footage, nothing to start from. Just a few sentences in a box, and CapCut fills in the rest. We are still in AI video, but this time we select text to video. Here you can find your prompt box, so let's type on. My prompt describes a futuristic courier outrunning surveillance drones to protect the world's last living seed. I'm using the same model and settings as before. 𝗪𝗔𝗙𝗔𝗧𝗔𝗥 2.0, 10 seconds and 16:9. This generation will use another 60 credits. Let's press generate and give it a moment. Now let's watch it back. Oh my god, this is even better than the previous one. The action looks cinematic and the dialogue sounds surprisingly realistic. Would I use it? Oh yes, without a doubt. And because these AI tools are all about making your edits faster, here's something else that can help. If you want free assets to use in your edits right now, there is a free creator starter pack at 𝗙𝗥𝗘𝗘𝗏. You get horizontal mattes, social media mattes, outline frames, an Apple log lot, and 15 CapCut effect tutorials. Each one is under a minute and designed to create the kind of scroll-stopping visual hooks that makes people stop and watch. All free, links in the description. This next one works a little differently. It stitches a handful of your own photos into a flowing sequence. So if you want still images to feel like one seamless piece, this is the one to play with. Let's see what we can do with multiframes, still in the AI video section. You'll land on a screen where you can add up to 10 images. Just hit the plus icon to bring them in. I'll add 6 for this demonstration. Now, here is where it gets fun. Once you've added more than 2 images, you'll spot a little T icon sitting between each photo. That T is where you type your prompt for the AI. You can prompt between the images one by one or toggle on apply to all if you want the same prompt across every clip. I'm using different prompts here because I want to add a different camera movement and action to each pair of images. We can adjust the duration of each transition up to 5 seconds. I leave mine at 3 to keep the credit cost lower. The model is 𝗪𝗙𝗙𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗪 Multiframes. There are fewer settings here. The resolution only goes up to 720, although you can still generate up to 4 versions. I'll set the resolution to 480 and generate just one. You can see this still takes 45 credits. Hit generate and see what happens. It's done. So let's watch it back. As you can see, it isn't perfect. Some of the transitions work, but faces and body movements can become inconsistent. You can regenerate the sequence, although that uses another set of credits. Alternatively, return to the generation panel, identify where the problems happen, refine the prompt, and generate again. It's a clever feature, but getting a polished result could take several costly attempts. So, would I actually use it? Honestly, I'd use it for inspiration, not for final footage. Ever wanted a still image actually talk back at you? This one gives it a voice and a face to match. That brings us to AI dialogue scene. Here you can upload an image and type in the dialogue whatever you want your character to say. You can choose from hundreds of AI voices or upload your own audio. I'm using Mickey Mouse. You can even adjust the speaking speed. If you click the pen icon, you can also describe the scene, including the environment, actions, and facial expressions. There isn't much else to set up, so let's press generate, and yes, credits will be applied. Let's watch it back.
I never recorded this. CapCut animated my photo to match my voice. Slightly creepy, but seriously cool.
This is funny. Now let's see what the React tab does. I upload an image, choose a reaction such as happy, sad, or angry, or even customize it with a prompt. Set the duration, and when I hit generate, it creates a facial reaction. Not bad. This feature is definitely fun to play around with and great for quick playful clips. But would I use it? Probably not for a serious content. I saved the bonus feature for last. It isn't really an effect. It removes the language barrier and helps your videos reach new audiences in another language. For this one, select a clip where you're speaking directly to the camera and drag it to the timeline. Then head to the audio tab in the top right. Scroll down to video translator. Choose your source language, mine is English. Then select your target language. Let's try Dutch. That should be fun. Now, this next part is critical. I checked the box that says lip sync. This doesn't just dub your voice over the top, it actually reshapes your mouth movements to match the new language. Then click apply. And just like that, it still sounds like me, but now I'm speaking to a completely new audience and I can't even understand myself.
Tekst achter je, op maat gemaakte overgangen en een oplossing voor beeldmateriaal dat de verkeerde grootte heeft. 3 CapCut-functies die je echt zult gebruiken en ze zijn allemaal makkelijker dan je denkt. Ik ben Agnes en ik ben hier om je te helpen CapCut op een eenvoudige manier onder de knie te krijgen. Laten we beginnen.
CapCut calls this an entertainment feature, so I wouldn't use it where accuracy matters. And since these AI tools use credits quickly, I'd choose carefully where to use them. If you want a clear path through CapCut without having to work out what to learn next, our CapCut Creator Mastery course is where we are bringing it all together. You can find out more through the link in the description. If this video helped, a like means a lot, and if you subscribe and hit the notification bell, you won't miss what's coming next. Now go, create something awesome, and I'll see you in the next one.